been a good boy, not at all. All right. Now, this one is in the news. A video has surfaced, and Charlie Sheen will not be too happy with this one. A video has surfaced in legal proceedings and showing Charlie Sheen doing what? Smoking a crack cocaine pipe and performing oral sex on another man in the same year that he was diagnosed with HIV. And I think this is really nasty of someone, especially of Charlie Sheen's pedigree. Now, the troubled 50-year-old actor made headlines last week when he went on the Today Show to confirm that he had been battling the HIV virus for the past 4 years. Now, while Charlie Sheen said it was impossible for him to have spread the virus with multiple sexual partners have come forward saying they had unprotected intercourse with the former 2.5 Men star, and that he didn't tell them that he had the sexually transmitted disease. And that, I think, is very shameful. Now, brand new, adding to the shocker, there's a video allegedly obtained by Radar Online, and this happened all of last week. And it reportedly shows in the video Charlie Sheen smoking crack cocaine and having sex with another man. What is going on in Hollywood? Charlie Sheen, are all the beautiful women in Hollywood done? Basically, this was going down in a Las Vegas hotel room. But we hear that Radar Online has not published the video just yet. Now, sources told a gossip site that the video was recorded in the year 2011. That's about 4 years from now, 4 years ago. And it was the same year that Charlie Sheen was diagnosed with HIV. But it's unclear if Charlie Sheen had caught the virus before or after the incident. Now, the video clips were reportedly at the center of a $20 million lawsuit against Charlie Sheen, filed by the other man in the video who claimed he got herpes from the actor. So even worse, Charlie Sheen's got HIV/AIDS and he's got herpes, both incurable viral diseases. Now, according to Radar, the clip lasts about 30 seconds each and shows Charlie Sheen smiling and smoking crack before seducing the other man who is not named in the video in the lawsuit. The man in the video said Charlie Sheen claimed he had no venereal disease, but that after the tryst, he was diagnosed with herpes. And this is all from the lawsuit. Charlie Sheen, Charlie Sheen, Charlie Sheen. Wow, what a life. Okay, so Charlie Sheen might not be having the best of moments right now, but it leads me over to my second story. Terrorism and the world, especially in Belgium and in Europe at the moment, is at an all-time high. And the Belgians have responded to police claims, and this is what's happening all the way in Brussels in Belgium. Now, Belgian police ask people not to tweet details of their operations. Okay, not to tweet details of their operations hunting the Paris killers, but they did ask for Twitters to use the support hashtag Brussels is locked down, or Brussels locked down. Now, in a bizarre twist, listen carefully to this one. In a bizarre twist, the hashtag went viral as Belgians used it to post pictures of their cats. What's wrong with Belgians? What's wrong with you people? Basically, the Belgium capital city was in a lockdown for a third day. What is normally a vibrant and bustling place in Europe to be at the time of year, the streets were deserted as police hunted people who were concerned with the Paris massacre, which killed 130 people just about a week or two ago. Now, instead of taking pictures of what they see or what they could describe, or, you know, just instead of taking pictures of what they could see or describe in police operations, Belgians, for some weird reason, were using the hashtag Brussels lockdown to post pictures of their cats. Belgium. You could be hit by a terrorist attack at any point in time. Your neighbor, France, got hit so hard, 130 people died. Now, the police is encouraging you to use this hashtag to gain awareness to the fact that there might be terrorists in your midst and, you know, to get them out of this situation. And all you guys in Belgium are using it to do is post pictures of your cats. Wow, there must be quite a few people from Edo State in Belgium. You know, just, I don't know, are those pictures of your cats for real or pictures of your really elderly grandmothers? You know, anyway, don't quote me. Moving on, I have told you about the Belgian situation. Brussels is still on lockdown. I have told you about Charlie Sheen, who has HIV, who reportedly came out having HIV, and the numerous lawsuits that have followed him since that revelation. But there's another news story in the news. Now, the U.S. Muslim teen who was accused of building, he built a clock, but everyone thought that he had built a bomb. Now he's asking for $15 million, and all I'm thinking is, will you get the... Anyway, what's the story about? Now, basically, if you remember the young man, the Muslim teenager who was arrested when a teacher mistook his homemade clock for a bomb, he threatened to sue the school and the town of Irving in Texas for $15 million. And this was his lawyer saying that. Now, Ahmed Mohammed, who's 14 years old, became an overnight sensation in September after his sister tweeted a photo of the aspiring inventor standing in handcuffs while wearing a T-shirt with the U.S. Space Agency NASA's logo. Now, President Barack Obama joined a surge of public support by congratulating the teenager on his skills and inviting him to bring the clock to the White House in what was seen as a pointed rebuke to school and police authorities amidst accusations of Islamophobia. Now, invitations poured in from Facebook, Google, the United Nations, and Mohammed later tweeted photos of visits to Mecca, New York, Sudan, and Qatar. But his lawyer insists there was a dark side to his fame, which caused severe psychological trouble. Will you... this lawyer is just asking for trouble. Now, the young man is the son of Sudanese immigrants who lived in a Dallas suburb, and the young robotics fan brought in a homemade clock to impress a new teacher at the MacArthur High School. Now, instead, Mohammed was accused of trying to scare people with a fake bomb and escorted from the school in handcuffs. Now, his lawyer insisted that the school police force and city officials violated Mohammed's rights by wrongfully accusing him and detaining him, and then decided to trash him when the media got wind of the story. Now, Ahmed was clearly singled out because of his race, national origin, and his religion, and this was attorney Kelly Hollingsworth wrote all of this in his stories. Now, the letter noted that Irving Mayor Beth Van Doyen called the clocks a fake bomb during an interview on the Glenn Beck television show, and noted as Beck and his other guests called the story an influence operation in furtherance of a coming civilization jihad. Now, all of this, not only was this dangerous baiting that destroyed any chance the Mohammed family ever had of being truly safe and secure in the United States, but it was also defamatory. And this is all coming from Mohammed's lawyers. Now, the family received threatening emails and left their home after their address was publicized, true, and they eventually had to move to Qatar after Mohammed was offered a generous scholarship over there. Now, his attorneys are seeking $5 million in damages from the school district and $10 million from the city of Irving, and said they will file a civil suit if they do not receive a reply within the next 60 days. Quite a couple of people are owing me money. Quite a couple of people have made defamatory statements about me. And I'm going to use the same lawyer Ahmed used, and if they don't send me a reply in 60 working days, I'm going to sue them for $15 million. All right? Think about that. In the meantime, don't go anywhere. It's still the Cool TV Body Show. They call me N6. I did tell you about Charlie Sheen. I've told you about the young man who built a clock and will be suing the city of Irving, Texas for $15 million. I also told you about the madness going down in Belgium as people in the Belgian capital of Brussels have refused to use the hashtag Brussels lockdown to push for the capturing of terrorists who attacked France a couple of weeks ago and who might be hiding in Belgium, and instead are using the hashtag to put up pictures of their cats. Makes absolutely no sense. All right then, don't go anywhere. When I come back, I have the adverts playing, but the Body Show continues shortly. We love you. Cheers. So, welcome back to the show. It's the Buddy Show right here on Cool TV. And do remember, we do this every weekday, Monday to Friday, 10:30 to 11 in the a.m. And you don't want to miss 1 second of it. It's all your favorite gist, entertainment, gossip, and we just mash it up into 30 power-packed minutes. All right? So, don't go anywhere. We're back, and if you have not been following us from the beginning of the show, I'll give you a quick rundown of everything we've discussed. It's the Buddy Show. Remember, today It's Evolution Day, and it's one of those days where we should really embrace our evolutionary journey. Right now, mankind, we've come quite a long way. It was said that we used to, we came from monkeys and stuff, but look at how we ended up. Real nice. All right, so I'll give you a quick rundown of everything we've discussed on the show. Charlie Sheen, a video has surfaced in legal proceedings showing HIV-positive Charlie Sheen performing oral sex on another man and smoking crack cocaine, and all of this happened in the year 2011. Now, Charlie Sheen is being sued for $20 million because it's very possible that he knew that he'd had the HIV/AIDS virus and went around, and probably went on infecting multiple partners. Another one, Belgian police, Belgians have responded to the police request not to tweet details of their hunts for the Paris killers by posting hilarious pictures of their cats with the hashtag Brussels lockdown. Another one, the US Muslim teenage boy, if you remember him, who was accused of a bomb when he built a clock and brought it to school, is seeking $15 million from the city of Irving, Texas, where he used to live, claiming that he was victimized and that, just the story leaking and getting out there led to his family having to even leave the States and leave the US and move to Qatar. And that's how serious the issue was for them. So that's a recap of every single thing we've spoken about just to this point. Now, I'll also tell you 5 major ways you can follow us on social media. Look out for them. Twitter.com, Facebook.com, Cool TV Buddies. The third one, go check us out, Cool TV YouTube channel at youtube.com. The last one, download the Cool TV application from your app store. It doesn't matter if you've got an Apple iPhone or an Android phone, just download the app and you can watch Cool TV anywhere in the world as long as you got internet coverage. And then last but not least, send us an email, buddies@cooltv.cool. Okay? So I'll take you over to my last story of the show, and then I'll give you the Make Your Day video. Now, this one will blow your mind. After nearly a decade of searching for her long-lost husband, Karen Shepard found him. And not only was he still living in the same state where they first met in Wisconsin, but he was married to another woman. It got me wondering, is her husband a Yoruba guy? Because they like to do stuff like that. Nah, joke. Moving on. Basically, I just thought, how will he get married again? He was probably dead. Am I dead? What did he do in my identity? And this is Karen speaking. When Karen first met her husband, Adam Marks, in an Outgamy County fair, he was married, but hadn't been living with his wife for years. I figured he's going to get divorced, and this means he really wants to be with me and the kids. Adam and his first wife finally divorced in the year 2001, and then he married Karen on Valentine's Day the following year. Now, a year later, Adam left Karen with just a note saying that he could not handle her kids. The first time he left me, I was like, somebody reached into my heart and ripped my heart out of my body. Then, just before Karen received a Christmas bonus, Adam returned. Karen suspected that he came back because of the money, but she still took him back because of the love she had for him. However, she made it clear that this would be the last time. My ultimatum was, if you ever do this to me again, I won't take you back. I did it once, I won't do it twice. Now, eventually, the reunited family decided to make a fresh start in Montana, and things were good for a while, but Adam started not coming home and racking up a lot of debt. Then Karen started to suspect he was cheating and gave him an ultimatum: shape up or leave. Adam decided to take the latter option, packed up his truck and moved out. Unfortunately, Karen was left with thousands of dollars of debt and poor health because of all the stress. If it wasn't for my son who was out there with me, I would probably be homeless. I was trying to start a cleaning business, and after he left me, that totally ruined everything. Karen saw Adam one more time in the Kmart parking lot and immediately asked for a divorce. He told her he'd call but never did. That was the last time she saw her husband. So imagine Karen's surprise years later when she reached out to her mother-in-law after finding her on Facebook, and she got told the shocking news that Adam now had a new wife. Karen immediately contacted the authorities and asked them to investigate. Adam is now facing charges of bigamy, fraud, and making a false statement on a marriage license. I consider myself still married. I thought when you married someone, you married him for life, through sickness, through health, until death do you part. Apparently her husband, Adam, did not or was not feeling the same way. Not at all. Okay? That's quite a devastating story. But to make your day, the Make Your Day video comes right up. And this one, we'll obviously wipe all that to watch one more Adele cover of that Hello song. I'll puke. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. I hope you were entertained. It did make my day. That was absolutely hilarious. Don't go anywhere. Still stay locked on Cool TV. The Body Show comes to an end. They call me N6, and I'm out of here. See y'all tomorrow, 10:30 to 11. Bless.
So, did you like what you just saw? I know you did. It's very simple. If you want to see more, just subscribe to our channel right now.